provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, ranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense takes the field for the first time today. And all eyes will be on this man because he is electrifying every time he touches the ball.
I mean, so much fun to watch. Can hit home runs, can make big plays. Everything in this offense starts with that grown man.
What I really like about him, too, is he's versatile, right? He can carry the rock, he can catch the football, he's good at blocking. This guy stays on the field for a reason.
Line getting set on second down. He'll keep it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker on the ground.
It's a draw. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. On the run, still looking. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Tar Heels will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes a move, and the returner will be knocked down. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will get the ball for the first time. You know, yards figure to be hard to come by through the air, but some quarterbacks, Jesse, just love to go at the star corner.
Yeah, and this guy's got confidence. He's not afraid to go at anybody, but he better be careful because this cornerback is one of the best in the nation.
One of the best, no doubt. I think they will trust him on defense. Him on the outside. I am fascinated by this matchup.
And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
On the move, he fires. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw at Sanders. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Yo, I missed it.
Field goal is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I barely made that.
Well, he either didn't get all of it or he's the most accurate kicker in college football because he hit the crossbar and still it somehow went in. Great trick shot, 40-plus.
Damn.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Ain't my first time playing Colorado. Maybe make no excuses though.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll leave it with him.
Oh.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's knocked down in the backfield.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that. Everybody got a nice ass hustle up there.
Third and short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first. Keep the drive going.
Can you check on someone?
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Brings it down on the right side. Touchdown, North Carolina! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. There's a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's got his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver. Just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy. And I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
You got to give the defense tons of credit because we know how much speed this quarterback has. That time you saw the pursuit, they were able to bring him down for a big loss on the sack.
Feeling some heat. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on 3rd down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Grab near the marker. It's Horn. He's off to the races. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Dances away to buy time. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Handoff to the lone back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Oh, they were going to stop here. Yes.
I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved.
I missed
nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Final play of the quarter coming.
Oh, he's going to go deep. He's going deep. Oh, he's listening.
He wants to throw. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw. It's Criswell. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, I thought I picked that shit.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Oh, he right for that shit, boy. He right for that.
He's got it on the right. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of first down marker. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. The give on the inside. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
You know, they pride themselves on being physical at the point of attack, dominating at the line of scrimmage. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Tar Heels are on the move. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back.
Oh, my God.
And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way.
Oh, nobody can get no blocks.
Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
A little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I'm trying to host this.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Oh, he's doing.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Oh, keep him running the ball.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Leaves it with the back.
Ooh.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
He'll try it again. He's dropped behind.
Dang, why the fuck I can't get no goddamn blocks?
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your
Yeah, no blocks.
Gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebackers.
Oh my God!
What you can do there, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here.
Yeah.
This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30.
Yeah, what? Okay.
Picked off.
I threw that shit too early, bro.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see him there to make the play. but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Look at this shit. Nigga getting blocks. Can't get off the block.
Finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
He had a little nasty corner.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Oh, what
Really
was about
disciplined
to
job
go?
by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Thought he was about to
And
house
the
it, bro.
Colorado offense is coming back onto the field.
That little
After
Treese
that
did
last
not
pick,
do
David, they
nothing.
really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier
Go!
said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that
Damn.
again, and you'll be right here beside me.
He couldn't get that shit to him for
You
real.
gotta go out. You gotta call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Zings it complete to the right. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27. The Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucks!
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
Yeah, now they gotta play good D. Let's play good D and get a stop, bro.
And they tack
Well, I'm
on
pretty
the
sure that's
extra
how
point
it's
to
gonna
cut the
happen.
lead to 21-17. Quick strike offense on
Oh,
the three-point scoring
man, that
drive.
shit ain't gonna happen,
They
bro.
finish things off with some flair, a 73-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 15, here's the return. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The North Carolina offense
He
returns
ought to
to
do
the
that shit. He
field.
about
These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and
Oh,
see a little more
God.
on this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum,
Hey, bro,
you
just
gotta
keep
find
running the
somebody
ball,
that can make
bruh.
a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's
But
be
now he
aggressive.
passing.
Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort.
He missing his
Some way,
stick,
shape, or
bruh.
form.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. After that last completion, it's second down.
Should have got killed.
On the move, it's Hampton. They
Hey,
bring him
look
down,
at
and he's
him.
going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down.
Ooh. Give me him. Get out of my way.
Going the other way, and he's got room.
Oh,
And
my
he's
God.
wrapped up
Oh,
after a
fucking
solid
teammate, bro.
return on the pick.
QBs have to understand when I'm throwing against zones.
Yo, why he
I'm gonna
digging?
make guys in my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that
Oh,
ball
that's-
or zip
oh,
that
that's
ball
kinda
out.
hard.
I gotta use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you can tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to fire on second down. Working
Good night,
it
block. That's
outside
block.
now.
That's block.
And he was loose and in the open field
That was a
and
nice
on
block.
his way.
Nice block
A
by the team.
tremendous
Okay,
pickup
what are you
on
talking
that
about?
one.
Ooh.
From the red zone, looking for a space.
Ooh.
Getting some
Ooh.
heat. Quarterback
Ooh.
extends the play.
Good block.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit.
I ain't gonna stunt. I was about to throw that bitch. I'd have been mad. Throw a bit. Oh. Ooh. that would look like a legal back hit from the back. Hit from the back.
This offense
Touchdown,
can
Travis
get a
Hunter.
jolt of momentum.
Travis Hunter ain't gonna get touchdown. He's
If
gonna run
they
through
can
a
take
fucking
the lead
bit.
here. And he wanted to get the score.
Why you diving, bitch?
Incomplete. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line.
Bro, just dove for that shit. Just grab that motherfucker, boy.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Bro, just diving this shit. Fuck you diving
I
for?
just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum.
Look at this stupid ass just diving this shit. It's not, he ain't even had to dive for that shit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Come on, man, I ain't gonna stop. Let me start this goddamn run, though.
Back out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit.
I can't see shit.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle.
Let me go come pass and friends on.
Can anyone catch
Bro
it?
really just bust that weak ass shit, bro.
Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the
Like
crowd
he is
into the
good.
end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Man, football, there's so many weapons now with small slots, big wide receivers, and then you got the tight ends now that have the speed.
That's what's up.
Catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end
That's what's
zone
up.
and make those big plays like he did right here.
Ooh,
He'll bring it
ooh,
back
block.
from
Come on.
inside his spot.
Man, he's slow as shit, bro.
And the returner will be brought down.
That stupid ass
Colorado has the
motherfucker,
ball
bro.
back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Get
Look
it.
how much pressure that puts
Ooh.
on offense, Jesse. Like,
Flag.
you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do?
It's on defense.
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty.
Dang.
He's going to pass. A strike downfield.
I don't know what the fuck that was,
To the
but
43. And the Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry up.
what the fuck? I don't know what that was. I want to audible, bro. Yo, they won't let me audible, bro.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now on first down from the 43. Dropping back, it's Sanders. They're trying to get to it.
Come on,
Still on his
come on.
feet.
I see you, boy. I see you. I see you.
He's got it.
I see you.
And it is a chunk
I see you.
play, a huge gain on that one before the
Alright, so this a running
defense to
play.
an end.
It's a running play. It's a running play. It's a running play. It's a running play. Running
They'll
play.
give it to the back.
Bullshit.
They
Running
bring
play,
him
bro.
down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line with speed for second down.
I think Small's gonna be open. I think Small's open. I think he's open. I think he's open.
Finds a
Hurry
soft
up.
spot.
9
That
seconds.
throw and catch gets
Let's
him
go.
down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They're going
Let's
to go to
go.
the air on third and short.
Let's go. Let's get it.
End zone. And it's caught.
Oh, I thought it was out of bounds, bro.
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead. You got the momentum. Taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that.
Oh, I thought that was out a little bit. Yeah.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
It's the pit. Oh.
And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half.
Actually, went for two.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like, the running game isn't a big plan.
God, that shit was open, boy.
To this pass-happy
that shit ain't look like that no more, though.
Be ready if you're a quarterback, then you're probably going to see some different coverages.
He slow shit. He should have housed that shit,
You
man.
have to know where your answers are.
And
Or maybe it
got him for the
wasn't.
sack.
I don't know.
The Buffaloes are in the hurry-up.
Bro is slow.
To throw, it's Sanders. Coming
Pick.
after him. Fires into traffic, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the...
Yeah, what the hell your speed is? Because he's fucking slow. How you look at this shit? He got 80 for speed, and he run like that. 86 agility, and he can't. It was only one person out there, bitch, and I couldn't shake him at all, bro. Oh damn, he got 84 speed, 85 agility. Man, he can break tackles. Throwing power. Well, he got the highest. Oh no, he got the highest. 25.
Putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back. You're anticipating a pass. Perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Oh, why did he get hit, bro?
That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
I was on that shit. I want to say over the top,
but now it's 3rd and 6. Quick completion on the out.
Oh, drop shit.
Down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And the defense finally makes a stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Scrambling away.
Get going!
Touchdown!
Oh my! I can't click on 43, bro.
Put him up here in the second half. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it.
Oh,
He's
shit.
down in the red zone. This quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It's complete.
Oh, shit!
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space.
Yo, bro, just stick the shit out of that boy. Get out of his way. Where's the flag at, bruh?
Expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
The fuck?
They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Hunter. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They're bringing heat.
Yo, I got it. Oh.
Released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Buffaloes want to move quickly.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down.
That's a dumbass play. Like, everybody just running the same fucking way and shit. The fuck? So who the fuck? I just look at this shit. Like, somebody else.
And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field.
Like, they gonna run the same fucking pass. What
Back
the
to
fuck?
pass, it's Sanders.
Who the fuck shot through that bitch, dude?
Pocket starts to collapse. They'll pick up 4, second and 6.
Like, that's a fucking disaster play. Like, who the fuck you gonna throw that bitch to?
You can trust these guys.
Who the fuck was over?
on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete.
Ooh. Stop waiting for him, boy. He fumbled.
Squeeze it, it's loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the
That's that
turnover.
weight ball.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. He wants to throw. Pressure coming.
Get out of my way, bro. What the fuck?
Play at the 37-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Jesus Christ, man.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. He's looking to throw. Got his man on the outside.
Yo,
They get him down after he makes the catch.
I know that
he fucking hit.
It was
Don't
positive,
try.
but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Why throw him like that? He supposed to cut up, bro.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Still looking on the move.
Yo, he really
And
jumped that shit.
3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room behind that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Oh, he just jumped that route.
Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. They really got things moving on this drive. 2nd play of the drive comes from the 37. He leaves it with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Criswell. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Oh my god, I fucking see these fucking fouls, bro.
They make the stop of this running
They fall like a motherfucker.
They get the first down. The Tar Heels have taken it inside the 20. Might as well give it to him again.
Oh, yeah. You can't fucking stop shit.
Way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the
right?
Well, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Yeah, they really gonna let him get stopped in the back of the end zone, bro. Like, that's back of the line front. Like, come on, bro. What's up?
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll start
that's
the
a
drive
pass.
here with first down to
I be
open
fucking this shit the fuck up.
Fast motion from the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires complete on the crosser. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be.
Damn!
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it. Got in the backfield, got the big play.
To the air. It's Sanders.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Trying to get to it. And he feels that
They
he's
all
coming in
fucking
and burns
listen
him
like
up.
a bitch.
Another sack.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now,
They are
offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You
on
saw
my
the speed
man.
coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
He's moving out of the pocket. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
What's the fuck is
Man, I
this
think this
thing,
quarterback
bro?
needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And it's sometimes
Lost one deep down the right side.
He got
It's
it.
complete.
Oh my god.
Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And I don't know how the offense was able to come up with that
Yeah,
one.
we need this shit, man. Fuck it, we just gonna go deep, bro. Fuck it, we going deep, bro. We going deep, bro. We going deep again, bro. Safe.
Give this guy a chance. Put it near his body. He makes a phenomenal effort to grab, and they keep the drive.
Hey, man.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Fucking, we gonna go deep again, bro.
Finally, some signs of life from this
don't like
offense,
that.
which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10.
That's the fucking running back. Fuck
Looking
he
to
doing that
pass
deep
inside
for?
the red zone. Pulls it in. It's
Travis Hunter catch the ball weird as shit.
But he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not.
Bro is weird, bro.
Saving the clock. That is
why he catch the balls like that, my nigga?
He's looking to throw.
Now throw a fucking pick.
It is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. The handoff.
Get back there, man. I said right up the middle, bro. Y'all niggas.
They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down.
What the fuck?
Finds his big tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Handoff to the single running back.
Can he fumble though?
For a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
We need this stop. We need this stop. We need this stop, bro. We need this stop, bro. We need this fucking stop.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker.
What the
now
fuck?
They'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It's 1st and 10 from the 31.
What's up with this dumbass camera view? Keep doing this shit.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game. The defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
After the last run, could you just give it to him again on 3rd down? To the air, it's Chris
Oh,
Wells.
shit, hold on. What the fuck is...
He's right on target. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
Oh, my God.
Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm trying to get him off. Yeah. Oh my Lord. Hold up. Nope. I'm getting the highest goddamn team ever, bro. I ain't. Have I played with them before? I should get them. Damn, my offense are garbage.
In Chapel Hill, they love to say if the good Lord's not a Tar Heel, why did he make the sky Carolina blue? Glad to have you with us. Kenan Stadium in Chapel Thrill and home to the North Carolina Tar Heels. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Florida State Seminoles taking on the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida State's offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes the quarterback. And one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him
shaking like a motherfucker.
It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
Oh, my God, this is shit.
Out through the 25. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Fires to the big fella.
Yo, he just picked up a burst of fucking speed. Like, bro, like, what the fuck?
Tight ends have been running the drag and getting the first down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come over.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Douglas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup will put him in position to pick up a first down.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Ooh,
Gets it out.
trying to be greedy, you little bastard.
On his feet at the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That play right there, Kyle.
That's why this guy is such a weapon in this
Oh,
offense.
pick that
Because you
shit
don't have
off,
to throw it
bro.
far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch.
Oh,
He gets an
this is-
explosive play for this offense.
They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the
You ready to pay him to Lamar Jackson? He passed him? Can I throw the ball?
And it'll be incomplete. This is some
Oh, I thought he was L1.
defense.
The
Man,
fuck?
that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the ball in space.
I get all this
Not
shit
just hand
like
it to him
that.
all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
Oh my God,
The
these fucking
7th
plays,
play of
man.
this opening drive will be a 3rd and
He
long.
got seen it coming. Like, oh.
He's looking downfield to throw. Quarterback adapting. And he is corralled short of the line to
I
gain.
thought he was gonna go for
You
it.
just feel like throughout the course of this game, this guy's just going to have to make plays like this, right? Things aren't always going to be perfect, and protection's
Fucking
not
weak
going
on
to be
ball,
ideal.
bro.
You're going to have to play with some effort, make some scrambles, make some things happen when plays break down.
Damn, first down rate there. I don't think he
Wasn't
gonna.
able to get
He
the
ain't
first
gonna do
down there,
that.
but now
He
he
ain't gonna
makes
do
this
that.
decision a little more interesting here on 4th.
Oh, sit it down, sit it down.
Right. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right side. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Quarterback
Yo,
down,
they be getting off the tackle so
and he can't
fucking
find a
trash. It's fucking ridiculous, nigga.
11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long.
The fuck?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's to Afili.
I'm a lot of time
one tackle for a solid pickup. The Seminoles want to break the tempo. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time.
I waited too long.
They stop it on the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The Tar Heels offense has the ball for the first time.
Everybody just run the ball, man.
Players for this one. What are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Makes a catch and knocked down. Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down.
We see something over that bitch. Oh my god.
It's Hampton. He almost picked up the
31. Can we get a stop there?
You see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those guys are, and they work with their quarterback and they find them.
See, look at the bullshit, bro.
It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And he throws that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Quarterback on the keeper.
He did another fucking quarterback.
At the 45.
Yeah! Get the ball!
He loses the ball after the huge gain. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands.
That's me.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Should I decline that shit?
The offense set for a first
I
down.
wasn't going to get the ball anyway because he fumbled and they fucking recovered. I don't know what that one was.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a 4th quarter game. Make them feel you.
Oh, boy, if that was a fake, he got the shit out of me, boy.
They knock him down for a loss of 5. I'm not positive, but that first
Let
down
me
marker
get
might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
I swear, yo, this stick shit is bullshit.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Line gets set, first down. He'll start this drive firing.
Damn!
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early.
Why my defense can't do that shit?
Early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Back to throw, it's Glenn.
Right, what the fuck?
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top.
Oh, I had 2 people over. He better.
They finally make the stop.
I had 2 of them over there.
Dangerous on the run, too, and he's got
guys aren't human anymore. I mean,
they already in the same fucking
deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take
what the fuck, man? Like, oh, he okay, like he's doing money.
Nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down
Okay, so all
the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here.
It's a late reaction, though. He ain't holding the ball, though.
They can't keep the defense.
And he fumbled that dude.
Now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Able to get a couple on the play. He's down
So
to
what the
9.
tackle is? Hey, this thing
They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs coming, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
This running back just doesn't go down easily. It's just difficult for defenses to get him on the ground. Not overly huge, but if I'm an offensive coordinator, I'm going to continue to find ways to feature him and just, you know what, let his talent do the rest.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring.
Oh, he picked it.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Come on.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. And it's right down the boulevard. And now the lead is extended a little further. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Winning the turnover battle is so important, and you got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on the board.
Is this the only thing they fucking do in the same about?
A first down for the offense.
Why they all gonna get jammed the fuck up?
Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Makes the grab. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second.
Oh, that's
First down to start the drive after the break.
I see how this shit come out. Yeah.
He's looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket.
Like, he is fucking fast, bro. Who the fuck is number 10, bro?
Him and turn it into a sack.
And if your job is to
Who the fuck is Tim, bro?
to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job.
And
here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
yes, Steve. Oh, no, you ain't.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the
Yeah,
teeth
still,
of
bro.
Dover.
Yeah, still.
Touchdown, UNC! A great return for
They
a
about to
touchdown.
score
Any
five.
return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it.
Ooh!
The run from inside zone 5.
About to bust that
And the
bitch.
coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming.
Fucking, bro, we just
After
going.
giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here.
That's
There's
the fuck we
obviously a lot
do. Not like that, though. Get off the block!
The D scoops it up, and everybody reverses field. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. You know, the defense is all about stopping teams, but when you have a chance to swing momentum, scoop it and score yourself, it is such a huge play.
You just go to the offense like, bro, we don't need you today. We got this. We'll score ourselves if we have to.
I got my man jersey now, man.
Doing what they need to do, and then go talk a little trash to the offense.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
That's a very...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Look at number 10. Look. He about to blitz like a bitch. Look at his bitch ass. Look at him. Look at him.
And he will be sacked at the
Don't try to bull rush my man, all that shit.
Beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you. A sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
1 for 2 on fourth down attempts so far.
Yeah, so they got this guy.
Third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And
Yeah, he want shit. Fuck this guy, bro. My God, we gotta play against these bitches, bro. Man, I gotta beat them, bro. Damn, I said they look almost even for 90 defense, 80. I might come back to them. I don't like Golden. Damn, they defense high as shit. Okay, I'm looking back. Okay.
Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and Kenan Memorial Stadium, home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. And basketball may be in the blood, but football is certainly in the soul. And boy,
I'm beating y'all motherfuckers today, man. We gonna whoop your ass right now, bro.
Target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As
They
we'll
gonna
see,
give
the
you
number
3
one
times.
team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Dang,
He was
still up
looking
there.
for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
Damn, look at this shit. The last team only had one fucking player single back. What the fuck?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
I picked the wrong play?
They'll try the run. They bring him down, and he's going
I
to
picked
lose
the
a
wrong
yard on
fucking
that
play,
one.
man.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Get on! Get up there, boy!
And sure, tackling there.
That was slow as shit.
The first down marker. They are backing up.
Wrong read. That's a run, right?
Their first drive of the game, 4th down in the
damn!
Going for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over.
Let's go!
So North Carolina's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact
Big soldiers. This my whole offensive lineman, bro.
To make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and
play. There's North Carolina team.
Pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time,
I hate this thing, yo. I hate this thing.
You've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver.
Yeah, can I kick on someone?
And then advance.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Let's see how he throw the ball, man.
As a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp, with great timing. The field is so short.
Damn.
Everybody's got such a little area.
Like a big
fitting it in tight windows is tough to do.
Get out the end zone, boy!
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes down. You can see he wanted to throw the football.
Damn, that's all
but when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Getting some heat. Hit as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking for a man. It's Reed.
Damn! I had it.
Touchdown, North Carolina! What a great
should I have stepped up in the pocket and threw that bitch? Because I had it on that.
The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a
wide receiver. Like bro, open though, but he just, this the way he do that motherfucker.
Great job making the interception, and you're right. Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You've got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
The X is coming back in the middle.
To the air on first down.
But I don't like how they do
that.
Ooh, that play time.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I'm going to give this shit to
going up tempo.
Can I make my offensive lineman block? Oh, there we go.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Allen. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot.
Oh, he gonna pick it.
Yeah, drag routes
not
only work against man coverage. They work against zone 2. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass, it's Reed. Fires to the middle.
He's throwing the ball like that.
And the interception was enough. The return made it even better as he gets it down to the 48-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Motion from the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Great move there. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the catch was one thing and the run.
I ain't about to get stuck there.
Fuck this. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. Finds his man, it's Hampton. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now on second down. They move the tight end all over. Handoff from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Okay, so there's my 2-star defense and
backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays.
But they slow as shit though. Like
sacks to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stuff in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Scanning the field, it's Reed. He's got it down the middle. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage. And, hey, the quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because he knows that defender is going to be driving on the ball. So really nice job, not hesitating, getting it to him, and then he gets what he can get after the catch.
On 2nd down, just keeps firing.
Yo, what the fuck, bro?
He didn't get a lot on the return, but, man, he set his offense up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Looking left. Got him downfield. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. The Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. With the catch, it's Hamilton. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long, and this quarterback right now.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Any defense I go in this bitch, they're gonna fuck this shit the fuck up.
Matchup is, but understand this: we're still in the 1st half. The defense gets you, tip of the cap. You can take a sack. Punting the football at this stage of the game is okay.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
Open runway ahead. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out the back.
Yo, that's not what the fuck I told him to run, bro.
Engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. You can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB. Not many guys do it as well as that.
Oh. Why you not running this shit? I'm telling him to run, bro.
Based on the side adjustment.
Oh my
Guys, we've
God.
reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter.
None of these fucking plays, bro.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking downfield, it's Reed. They're trying to get to it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
No, what the fuck does it do? I don't know what the fuck
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Oh my God.
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw.
Thank you. Can we score? He done walk my man ass down.
He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick. And
bro, done walk his ass down, man.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Like, they more like
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive, knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Single back
and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Well, we know down here when you're throwing into the end zone, the windows are so small. Ball gets tipped like that. There are a lot of defenders lurking around. QB's lucky that one wasn't picked.
Look at this nigga, bro!
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible play and a big loss.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you
they let nobody get open at all.
Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Fuck, I think number 10 is a fucking option to beat this fucking team, bro.
There's a couple of ways to do quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contain, keep those ends outside and wide, keep them in the pocket, and put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle of the field who's really fast that has the ability to go get that guy when he takes off in situations like this.
I hope it's not a pick. Oh, he's coming with that bitch.
Defense coming up with a huge fumble. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody
I
trying to
ain't
swipe
gonna
at the
bless him
football.
for he on all the way that bitch.
Sometimes
He gonna
jars the
house
ball
that
loose.
bitch.
Great job with the pass rush,
So,
and a better job forcing a turnover.
He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's Criswell.
get his
Little
ass.
time. Lets it go. Oh, so close to paying off the tip. Really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hampton. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page, and that wasn't even close.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hampton. That kind of play will get a drive started or help a field position. They've got it at the 27. The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. They want to just keep throwing it. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. They'll try the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Uncorks it. Got his man.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Here's the give off the left side. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Looking to throw, it's Criswell. Bought a little time, lets it go. Back open in the middle. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. He's looking to throw it. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, UNC!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Well, it's a nice run there to keep the drive going, get the first down. I'll tell you guys, I'm impressed so far by this offense and their ability to run it early.
Trying to make magic with his feet. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Buys a little extra time. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back.
Man, you know, sometimes ball carriers just have to know when the fight is over. And this guy, he's trying to drive. He's low to the ground. He's doing everything he possibly can to get the first down. But, David, he got a little bit careless with that ball security there.
Yeah, and listen,
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
when you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
And the point after is good. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Palmer. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves him in a hole. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Criswell. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. He's looking to throw. Soft spot in the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
The short hands, it's Jones. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. He looks that one in nicely. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, a magnificent broadcast so far there today in Chapel Hill. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics.
Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking to throw, it's Criswell. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
On second down, looking again to throw. Wide open downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Snacks it over the middle. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. He'll just keep slinging it. Got his man in the middle. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got his man quickly. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Tar Heels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, North Carolina. And the route is on.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Reed. He'll take another shot here. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception the last possession. You could tell breaking on the football really, really well. Seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On fourth down, looking to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off play action on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this defense has been lights out for the majority of this football game. They did give up a score to this guy, but they know who the big weapon is. They know where the quarterback is going to be looking. So here in the second half, they're going to have a plan for him, and they did on that last one.
Texas A&M going quickly. Quarterback checking the play. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. The North Carolina offense returns to the field.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every.
Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, UNC! And the beatdown has ensued. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Moss. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Moss. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to throw. It's Criswell. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Now adjusting. He's going to take off. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
That's caught. It's Moss. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
And that's why that guy plays DB and not wide receiver. DBs generally don't have as good of hands as wide receivers. That ball should have been picked off on 3rd down. Come on, man. That could have been a pick 6.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. Excellent field position here for the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes his connection. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now. And the Tar Heels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Wants to throw. It's Criswell. Fires into the end zone. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity.
It has just been that kind of day for this guy. 4 picks now thrown in this game. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. He just hasn't been throwing the football accurately. This is a game he would like to soon forget.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. The Aggies moving quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, it's out. Oh, and just like they drew it up, put it on the ground, fall on top of it, still get the 1st down. And the Aggies look to keep this drive humming. Comes out throwing on 1st down. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Just keeps moving. Trying to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Tar Heels! What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking for a man. It's Reed. They're bringing heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of.
And here's the